Hi again, welcome back. Welcome to your source for arcades, gaming, and everything crazy in Japan. I'm Kabukin. We're here for FFTCG, Final Fantasy Trading Card Game. We are going to open Opus 9. Opus 9 is out. So we are going to open 2 boxes, 72 packs. Let's do it. Are we ready for Opus 9, Lords and Chaos, with the beautiful Vincent? Let's check it out. Whoa, whoa. Here we have Nail, the full art Nail. I guess these are in every box. If you buy 1 box, you will get a Nail. So from Opus 9, I heard Kageyama-san, the producer, say that there's a full art Shining premium card. Okay, let's start off with 7, 3 cost backup with back attack. And here we have Fusilier, FFTA2. When Fusilier enters the field, you may pay 1 fire. When you do so, choose 1 forward, deal it 5k damage. Wow, pretty strong. Bellius, it's a new Bellius. Yeah, choose 1 forward. Until the end of the turn, it gains 1k power and first strike. Draw 1 card. If you have received 4 points of damage or more, it also gains haste until the end of the turn. I think it's stronger than the old Bellius. And we have Irvine, Viera, ooh, and a new monster, 2 cost Lightning Goblin. And we have a new Golbez, 5 cost Lightning, 9k. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it is a forward, play it onto the field. You can only use this ability during your turn. Choose 1 forward, deal a 9k damage. You may discard 1 card named Golbez. If you do so, use this special ability again without paying the cost. Wow. And here we have Baknami. Hey, we have a new Rinoa. Okay, it's a 2 cost Ice, 5k forward. When Rinoa or a category 8 forward enters your field, select one of the 3 following actions. If the forward is card named Skull, select up to 3 of the 3 following actions instead. Wow. Choose 1 forward, dull it. Or choose 1 forward, freeze it. Or choose 1 category 8 forward. Until the end of the turn, it gains 1k power and first strike. Pretty cool. And it's only 2 costs, so yeah. We have 71 more packs to go. Here we have Core. If you control card name Regis, Core gains plus 2k power. When Core or a category 15 forward enters your field, until the end of the turn, Core gains plus 1k power and Brave. So here we have a new FF15 forward, Sid Alstein. It's a new Sid from Type 0 Pictologica. Cute artwork. And here we have a new Idia, also a Pictologica. And when Idia enters the field, choose 1 active forward opponent controls. Deal it 1k damage for each lightning character you control. It's character, not forward. Wow. And it has a burst. And it's also a witch, so you could search from Cypher, I guess. A 2 cost fire backup. Ace, Class 0 Cadet. When Ace enters the field, choose 1 forward opponent controls. Reveal the top 5 cards of your deck. If you have a job Class 0 Cadet among them, deal it 7k damage. Then shuffle the revealed cards and return them to the bottom of your deck. So this is pretty new. You reveal cards and you deal damage. So I think that's fire-ish. So maybe there's a new trend for a Class 0 Cadet deck, maybe. Now we have a new Odin. 3 cost with an EX burst. Choose 1 forward of cost 2 or less. Break it. And draw 1 card. Okay, that's pretty cool. So it's only cost 2 or less, but you get to draw a card. Yes, and a new Terra. 4 cost Ice forward, 8k. If a forward is dealt damage by your summon, the damage increases by 2k instead. This is pretty new for Ice. We had that fire summon, I just forgot her name, which increases like the damage for the fire summons, but this is pretty good for cost. I might be considering this card in my Ice and Fire deck. Here we have a 2 cost fire forward, 7k, Ritathin. You must control a category 14 forward to play Ritathin from your hand onto the field. It has Brave and a special ability, Magitech Missile. And we have a new Ultimecia. When Ultimecia enters the field, each player reveals the top card of his or her deck. Each player who revealed a character may play it onto the field. Put Ultimate into the break zone, choose one forward, put it on top of its owner's deck. So if by chance your opponent gets like a strong forward out, you have a chance putting it back to his deck. We have a 3-cost Lightning forward, Livia. When Livia enters the field, if the cost to play Livia didn't include CP of 3 or more different elements, pay 1, Livia gains Brave until the end of the turn. Pay 3, break the forward that blocks Livia. Wow, this is pretty tricky. Here we have Varus. If the cost to play Varus was paid with CP of exactly 3 different elements, you may search for 1 card and add it to your hand. Okay, it's kind of like Livia, but exactly 3 different elements. Okay, you may search for 1 card and add it to your hand. So okay, you don't have to pay, but if you do pay with 3 elements, you get to search a card. And here we have a 5-cost Earth forward, 7K. The Job Headhunter forwards, other than Bagamnan, you control gain plus 1K power. When Bagamnan enters the field, you may search for 1 card named Jijunk, card named Bwagi, or card named Rinok, and play it onto the field. So I guess there are other Headhunter forwards, and you get to search one of them. The hero card. Okay, the hero card was Ultimate Shield. Okay, pack number 3. We got the new Chocobo! When a card named Chocobo you control forms a party and attacks all forwards in that party game, plus 1K power until the end of the turn. This was the spoiler card on our channel. And a new Shadow. I love the FF6 original, what do you call it? I'm not so sure what it is, but I love it. Put Shadow into the break zone, choose 1 forward, deal it 8K damage. You can only use this ability if a forward you control has been put from the field into the break zone this turn. Larsa, Rinok. Oh, here we have the Headhunter. Hey, here we have a new Kyuklane. AX Burst, choose 1 forward, it loses all abilities until the end of the turn, draw 1 card. This is pretty cool. This is cool. Whoa! A Bahamut 0. Choose 1 active forward, opponent controls, break it. Dull all the forwards opponent controls. Very strong. 1 cost, Ice forward, 3K from FF6, Ghost. When a category 6 forward enters your field, you may pay 2 Ice. When you do so, play Ghost onto the field. This effect will trigger only if Ghost is in the break zone. It's a hero. And wow! This is new. This is pretty new, this artwork. When Clavat attacks, choose 1 forward. Deal it 1K damage, and Clavat gains plus 1K power until the end of the turn. And we have a new Balthier, a Sky Pirate, 5-cost, 8K, win forward. When Balthier enters the field, select one of the 3 following actions. Choose 1 monster for cost 2 or less, break it, or choose 1 forward, deal it 4K damage, or you may pay 2 wind. When you do so, choose 1 forward, deal it 7K damage. Hey, this is cool. And a new monster! 3-cost, Water, Marlboro. It's from Crystal Hunt. During your turn, Marlboro also becomes a forward with 6K power. When Marlboro is blocked, all the forwards opponent controls lose 2K power. So this is kind of like the Goblin. It's only a forward during your turn, so it would be hard to be broken on your opponent's turn. This is pretty cool. Marlboro with the Crystal Hunt artwork. Okay. Wow, we have a 7-cost Lightning backup. When Seek enters the field, choose 1 forward opponent controls. Break it. And we have Deuce from type 0, King of Concordia. Put King of Concordia into the break zone. Choose 1 forward you control. It gains 2K power until the end of the turn. At the end of the turn, return it to its owner's hand. Wow, this is cool. Sage, 2-cost Lightning backup from FFTCG. When Sage enters the field, you may pay 1 Lightning. When you do so, choose 1 summon in your break zone. Add it to your hand. Numo. When Numo enters the field, you may pay 1. When you do so, choose 1 forward or monster, dull it, and freeze it. So these are the new types of backups where you could pay 1 cost after it enters the field. Yeah. A Shiny King. Oh, it's a new Fusoya 7 cost. The cost required to cast your summon can be paid with CP of any element. When Fusoya enters the field, choose one forward opponent controls. Reveal the top 2 cards of your deck. 1k damage for each CP required to play the revealed cards. Add all the revealed cards to your hand. What? Wow. Our first legend. We have Balthier, Azul, and Bagamnan. Fusilier Core. Oh, Go-Go from FF6. Choose one forward opponent controls. Go-Go gains his/her action abilities until the end of the turn. Pretty cool. I'm not so sure. You could use this ability without summoning sickness, but can you use the action abilities? I'm not so sure. We have Fran, a new backup, Sky Pirate, Rem, Terra, Sid Garland from FF14. When Sid Garland enters the field, reveal the top 4 cards of your deck. Add 1 Earth character among them to your hand and return the other cards to the bottom of your deck in any order. We wanted this card. Oh, and a new Moogle from FF12. When Moogle attacks or blocks, look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Return these to the top and or bottom of your deck in any order. Ah, and the new Vincent. So now you have a Vincent with Hecaton Care. Pretty cool. And here we have a new FFCC 3-cost Ice Forward. When Yuke is blocked, your opponent discards 1 card from his/her hand. These new artworks, these are cool. They're from Izumisawa Yasuhisa. Here we have Class 10th Moogle. If Class 10th Moogle is on the field, Class 10th Moogle can produce Lightning CP. Wow, so it's for Earth Lightning deck. You could use these new backups for the multi-element cost restriction cards. Another Moogle, this one produces water. Garif. Ah, and a new legend, Chaos from Mobius. When Chaos enters the field, if the cost to play Chaos included Fire CP, deal 5k damage to all the forwards opponent controls. If the cost to play Chaos included Ice CP, your opponent discards 1 card from his/her hand. If the cost to play Chaos included Lightning CP, your opponent collects 1 monster he or she controls and put it into the break zone. It's a 6-cost 9k forward, meaning if you pay with multi-elements, you could use all of these abilities. It might be replacing Veritas. A new bomb. We have Idia, Chocobo, Larsa, Odin, Cyan. Oh! Wow, that's cyanish. Yeah. Oh, we have a new Gao. If you control a monster, Gao gains 2k power. So this would be a new card for the other Gao. I mean, the other Gao has a special ability, so you might be considering putting these into a monster deck. Ace. Rosa, she's a white mage. If a forward you control is dealt damage, reduce the damage by 1k instead. When Rosa forms a party and attacks, activate Rosa. Rosa can attack once more this turn. This is crazy, because if you have a lot of forwards, I mean, they could be cheap, but if Rosa forms a party, then Rosa could attack multiple times, not just once or twice. Ariman. During your turn, Ariman also becomes a forward with 7k power. Moogle and a new Param. When Param is put from the field into the break zone, choose 1 summon in your break zone, add it to your hand. Regis. When Regis enters the field, you may search for 1 category 15 forward and add it to your hand. This would be in every FF15 deck. Yes. And, wow, I didn't see this coming. We have a new Lock with as a backup. Turn over 1 card at a time from the top of your deck until a selected type is revealed. Add it to your hand, then shuffle the other cards revealed and return them to the bottom of your deck. Rem. 4 cost, 6k win forward. If Rem is dealt damage, reduce the damage by 3k instead. At the end of your turn, activate Rem. Wow. Choose 1 forward other than Rem, activate it. Wow, this is really tricky. And we have a new Yang. Hey, this is really strong. We have Ledolas. Yedolas? Put Yedolas into the break zone. Choose 1 summon of cost 4 or less in your break zone. Cast it without paying the cost. Remove that summon from the game after use instead of putting it in the break zone. Fusilier, Lagna, Regis, Paladin, Ifrita! Ifrita, new Ifritish summon. Very crazy. Might be good for mono fire, and it's a hero card. We have a new Adele. If you control a category FFTA2 forward other than Adele, Adele gains plus 2k power and haste. And a new Selkie. When Selkie attacks, reveal the top card of your deck. If it is a wind forward, add it to your hand. This is another FFCC card. When Loyalty blocks, choose one forward in your break zone, add it to your hand. And we have Geese. When Geese enters the field, all the forwards opponent controls lose 1k power until the end of the turn. When Geese is dealt damage, you may remove Geese from the game. If you do so, return Geese onto the field dull. Then remove the top 3 cards of your deck from the game. Oh, okay. Kind of like Cloud from Opus 8, but it doesn't have to be broken. This is pretty cool for the minus 1k power gimmick. And we have a new set of Clan Gully from FFTA2. Pay 1 lightning and dull. Discard 1 category FFTA2 forward. Put set of Clan Gully into the break zone and choose 1 active for break it. Ah, a new Mog from FF6 and a new Hurdy. And we also have a new Tomberry, a new Cypher from Pictologica, and wow, we have a new Fanfree. Each player selects up to 2 forwards or monsters he or she controls. Select as many as possible and put them into the break zone. So it's a more powerful Fanfree. Banon from FF6. When Banon is chosen by your opponent's summon or abilities, reveal the top card of your deck. If it is a backup, cancel all effects choosing Banon. White Mage, Chocobo, Sylphie. Ah, a new Fat Chocobo. Okay, when Fat Chocobo enters the field, reveal the top 5 cards of your deck and all card named Chocobo among them to your hand and return the other cards to the bottom of your deck in any order. Wow. And we have a new Kine, 8 cost. Before paying the cost to play Kine enters the field, you may put 1 active lightning backup you control into the break zone. If you do so, the cost for playing Kine enter onto the field is reduced by 5. Okay, and when Kine enters the field, choose 1 for the opponent controls. It loses 8k power until the end of the turn. That's very strong. And we have a new Skull. The cost required to play Skull onto the field is reduced by 1 for each category 8 forward you control. Choose 1 character opponent controls. Dull it. New FFA card, okay. And we have a new Van. You can dull 2 active job Sky Pirate forwards you control instead of playing the CP cost to play Van from your hand onto the field. Interesting. We have a Shiny Van and Edge. Airborne Trooper, Golem, Shiny Sid, Cecil. If you control 2 or more category 4 forwards other than Cecil, Cecil gains plus 2k power and Brave. Choose 1 forward you control other than Cecil. During this turn, the next time this forward would take damage, reduce it by 4k instead and deal Cecil 4k damage. Nello, Golem, Shiny Renoa, and we have Larcacus. When Larcacus enters the field, choose 1 monster in your break zone, add it to your hand. Looks cool. We have Ravis. When Ravis enters the field, choose 1 forward opponent controls. Dull it. I just noticed that I did have a full art shiny rare card. Yuke, our first full art card. Moving on, looking for new cards. We have, okay, if your opponent doesn't control any forwards, Queen of Eblon cannot attack. Garland, go. Ah, I've seen these in the spoilers. We have Garanth. Oh, we have a shiny Livia. Cool. Oh, and here is the King of Eblon. If your opponent doesn't control any forwards, King of Eblon cannot attack. Same as the Queen. When King of Eblon enters the field, you may search for 1 card named Queen of Eblon and play it onto the field. Ah, that's interesting. Okay, so I guess they're a set. We still have a lot of more packs to open. Searching for new cards, a shiny Tomberry, and we have Bygone. If Bygone is dealt 3k damage or less, the damage becomes 0 instead. When Bygone is dealt 4k damage or more, you may put Bygone into the break zone. When you do so, deal 7k damage to all the forwards opponent controls. All. That is very important. All. Shiny Irvine. Ah! Yes. cool artwork. Finally. Paladin, Mindflayer, Viera, Odin. Yes, yes, yes! Yes, we have the Yasmat, the Wind Legend. When Yasmat enters the field or at the beginning of your main phase 1, select one of the 3 following actions. Choose one horde of cost 5 or more, break it, choose one monster, break it, or activate all the characters you control. It's a 10k forward. I think we haven't had a 10k forward in a while. Okay, still searching for new cards. Sid, Sylph, Cypher, Mog, Mind, Ghost. Oh, Ultras! One of my favorite bosses from FF6. When Ultras attacks, deal 2k damage and 1k more damage for each card name Ultras in your break zone to all the hordes opponent controls. We've opened one box. Oh, we have, oh, wait a minute. Dark Backup from FF6, Emperor Gestalt. When Emperor Gestalt enters the field, choose one of forward opponent controls. Break it. Put Emperor Gestalt into the break zone. Play one dark forward of cost 5 or less from your hand onto the field. You can only use this ability during your turn. Interesting. It's a Dark Backup. Okay, we are opening box number 2. We have not completed the legends yet. Let's see if we can complete all the legends with these 2 boxes. Searching for new cards. We still have maybe not completed the hero cards. Yes, yes. Shine. Oh, yes! We got the full art Chocobo! Okay, looking for new cards. And full art cards. Okay, here we have a new, oh, it's a legend, a new card. Okay, Maya. At the beginning of your attack phase, select one of the 3 following actions. Like a wall. Okay, if you have received 5 points of damage or more, select up to 2 of the 3 following actions instead. Choose one forward. Until the end of the turn, it gains plus 1k power and first strike. Or choose one forward, dull it. Or choose one category Mobius forward other than Maya. It gains haste until the end of the turn. Synergy with Mobius characters. So I guess this goes pretty good with Wall. Oh! Wow, okay. We got the Wind Legend. For each forward other than Luso you control, Luso gains plus 1k power. If there are 3 or more different elements among forwards you control, Luso gains first strike and brave. When Luso attacks, if there are 5 or more different elements among forwards you control, Luso deals your opponent 1 point of damage. That's insane. Might be cool like for like Golbez decks. Let's see. Oh, 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 we got the full art legend. Oh, 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 okay. Light, Legend, Wall, Forecast, 9k. You can only pay with Fire CP, Wind CP, Earth CP, or Water CP, and you must use CP of 2 more different elements to play Wall onto the field. Choose one forward opponent controls, deal it 9k damage. Fire, Wind, Earth, Water. Okay, where'd Lightning go? Our last pack was a foiled Vincent. No legends. Okay, that was it. Okay, we have just opened 2 boxes, 72 packs of FFTCG Opus 9 cards. Before we have completed the Water Legend series, we have Rosa and Ultras. We got 2 Rosas. Both are very strong cards. Rosa could like attack as many times as you form a party, which is pretty good for water, which is possible with all the Laylas and Vikings. We have also completed the Ice Legends. We have Azure Dragon, Lucie Soryu, and Vayne. Both are very strong, tricky cards. Both cool. For Lightning, we have Fusoya and Maya. We also have a full art Maya, which is probably very, very rare since it's a legend, and the full art original thing, which is really new. And we have the Earth Legends, Rydia and Gabrant, both foiled. Wonderful. We have 2 Yasmats, the 10K, Wind Forward, and Luso, the TA2 Forward. And we have completed the Light and Dark Legends, Wall and Chaos. It's cool because they're both Mobius. I think the Legends, they tend to be a lot of Mobius cards. And unfortunately, we are missing 1 Fire Legend. Somebody's got to tell us what the Fire Legend is. Well, these 2 are from the box. If you buy a box, you will get this full art nail. So we've opened 2 boxes and we've only gotten three full art cards. I think there's more, which means completing these full art cards I think we need a few more boxes, maybe a dozen to complete. These are great cards for collectors too. Okay, so that's it for today. We've opened 2 boxes of Opus IX FFTCG cards. Overall, I thought there were new gimmicks like the monster gimmicks where the monsters are not forwards on your opponent's turn. That was pretty new. We had a lot of FFTA2 cards, all with the cute, cool illustrations, cost restrictions, and like with multi-elements. I think that was pretty cool. Since, you know, there's a trend like with playing with mono elements, with those cards, it opens up the meta, I guess. So it's very interesting. I can't wait to make the new decks using these strong cards. I still haven't decided which element I might consider using. I've been sticking with Ice and Fire with the FF6 cards, so there are a lot of new FF6 cards. But I see these new strong water cards. These are really good too. I might join some of the pre-release tournaments in Shield format. I enjoy that format a lot. Can't wait for the upcoming Masters tournament. We have to make a new deck in a few days. Wow, this is gonna be hard work, a lot of fun though. So make sure you give us a like. What you think of today's video? Give us a comment below and subscribe for FFTCG. Thank you. I'm Kabukin. That was the unboxing of Opus IX FFTCG cards. Thank you. Bye-bye.